ఆనందని అఖిలాండ కోటి బ్రహ్మాండ నాయక ఆనంద నిలయ వర పరిపాలక శ్రీ వెంకటేశ శ్రిత సంబంధ సేవా భాగ్యం దేహి ముకుంద. అఖిలాండ కోటి బ్రహ్మాండ నాయక ఆనంద నిలయ వర తిరుపదములకు తిరువడి దండలు శ్రీభూసతులకు సిరిహారములు తిరుపదములకు తిరువడి దండలు శ్రీభూసతులకు సిరిహారములు అకళంక శంఖ చక్రాలకు అపురూప కురుమాలికలు ఆజానుబాహు పర్యంతము అలరులెత్తావళహారములు ఇలాండ కోటి బ్రహ్మాండ ఆనంద నిలయ వర పరిపాలక అఖిలాండ కోటి బ్రహ్మాండ నాయక ఆనంద నిలయ వర పరిపాలక. మల్లె మరుమల్లె మధుర మందార మనోరంజితాలు చంపక పారిజాత చామంతి జాజి విరజాజి సంపెంగలు కలువలు కమలాలు కనకాంబరాలు పొన్న పొగడ మొల్ల మొగలి గులాబీలు హరిత హరిద్ర బిల్వ తులసీ దళాలు నీ కోసం విరిసే నిన్ను చూసి మురిసే నీ మేను తాకి మెరిసే అఖిలాండ కోటి బ్రహ్మాండ నాయక ఆనంద నిలయ వర పరిపాలక.
Vanakkam, Andrike Namaskaram, and a very good morning. It's exactly 3 minutes past 6 on Southside FM 107.2. நான் உங்கள் செல்லக்கண்டமா லலிதா சாம்பசிவ குருக்கள். இந்த காலை பொழுதை உங்களுடன் இணைந்து இனிமையாய் கொண்டாட இன்னிசையோடு வந்துள்ளேன். So on this morning, Whether you're on the road or in the comforts of your home, come join me. Weekend Visesham, Viseshama Kondadalam Vango, serving you the latest and your favorites in South Indian music from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Uppa பாட்டுக்கு போமா வாங்கோ.
வந்த முருகா மலை மீறிலே கோயில் கொண்டு காக்கும் முருகா கவலைகளை போக்கும் முருகா குன்றேறி நின்ற முருகா கையிலே வேண்டி வாழும் முருகா வேண்டியதை வழங்கும் முருகா
அறுபட வீடு கொண்ட முருகனுக்கு அரோகரா, அப்பனுக்கு பாடம் சொன்ன சுப்பனுக்கு அரோகரா. ஓம் பேர சொல்லி இந்த ஊரே வந்தோம், உன்னை தேடி வந்து எங்க உள்ளம் முருகிய வேண்டி நின்றோம் வேலையா. அழகு என்றாலே முருகன் தானையா, எங்க அழகு சுந்தரம் பார்த்து கேட்டு அருள் புரிவாயா. சேவ கொடியுடன் சிரிக்கும் முருகையா, எங்க வாழ்க்கையில வெற்றி பொங்க வருவாயா. அறுபட வீடு கொண்ட முருகனுக்கு அரோகரா, அப்பனுக்கு பாடம் சொன்ன சுப்பனுக்கு அரோகரவும் பேர சொல்லி இந்த ஊரே வந்தோம், உன்னை தேடி வந்து எங்க உள்ள முருகிய வேண்டி நின்றோம் வேலையா. அழகு என்றாலே முருகன் தானையா, எங்க அழகு சுந்தரம் பாட்டு கேட்டு அருள் புரிவாயா. சேவல் கொடியுடன் சிரிக்கும் முருகையா, எங்க வாழ்க்கையில வெற்றி பொங்க வருவாயா. காடெல்லாம் என்னாலும் நெல் விளைய, காவேரி நீரோடி ஊர் வளர, இந்த சாமி நீயும் கொஞ்சம் கருணை காட்டு. எங்க ஊரில் எந்த நாடும் இந்த இருக்கணும் நோய் நொடிகள் நீங்கி பேர் புகழ் போடு. படிக்காம ஒரு பையன் பாஸ் ஆகணும்னு வேண்டிக்கிறான், ஊருக்கெல்லாம் மொட்டை போட்டு உனக்கும் வந்து மொட்டை போடுறான். இவன் ஒன்ன எங்க திருவான் ஜாகிரதமா முருக. அறுபட வீடு கொண்ட முருகனுக்கு அரோகரா, அப்பனுக்கு பாடம் சொன்ன சுப்பனுக்கு அரோகரவும் பேர சொல்லி இந்த ஊரே வந்தோம், உன்னை தேடி வந்து எங்க ஊர முருகிய வேண்டி நின்றோம் வேலையா. அழகு என்றாலே முருகன் தானையா, அழகு சுந்தரம் பார்த்து கேட்டு அருள் புரிவாயா. சேவல் கொடியுடன் சிரிக்கும் முருகையா, வாழ்க்கையில வெற்றி பொங்க வருவாயா. பந்தாடும் திருச்செந்தூர் சந்தோஷம் பந்தாடும் தென்பழனி திருத்தணிக மலை பழமுதிர் சோல சுவாமி மலையில் பத்து வேண்டுகிற வண்டி தெய்வ யானை நாங்க வணங்கும் அன்னை. கஷ்டப்படாம காசை சேர்க்க வேண்டிக்கிட்டு காவடி தூக்குறான், பாவ மூட்டை சேர்த்து வச்சு 10 பைசா உண்டியில போடுறான். இவன் ஒன்னையும் தான் சுரண்டிடுவான் ஜாகிரத ஓ முருகா. அறுபட வீடு கொண்ட முருகனுக்கு அரோகரா, அப்பனுக்கு பாடம் சொன்ன சுப்பனுக்கு அரோகரா. உன் பேரை சொல்லி இந்த ஊரே வந்தோம், உன்னை தேடி வந்து எங்க உள்ள முருகிய வேண்டி நின்றோம் வேலையா. அழகு என்றாலே முருகன் தானையா, ஓ முருகா சுந்தரம் பாட்டு கேட்டு அருள் புரிவாயா. ஆமா ஆமா சேவல் கொடியுடன் சிரிக்கும் முருகையா, வாழ்க்கையில
Weekend Visesham it is with your செல்லக்கண்ணம்மா லலிதா சாம்பசிவகுருக்கள். இந்த சனிக்கிழமை நாளில் உங்கள் வீட்டுக்கு இணைய தளம் மூலமாகவும் வானொலி நிலையம் மூலமாகவும் வந்து சேர்றதில் மிகவும் சந்தோஷம் அடைகிறேன். Very happy to be in your company coming through the airwaves of Southside FM and our Southside Facebook page, coming into your homes, invoking on Lord Muruga this morning as we continue the Pangani Uttara festival that is still taking place, and tomorrow will be the Pangani Uttram star, where we will be carrying Kavadi. Many of us will be carrying Kavadi and celebrating the wedding of Lord Shiva and Parvati in some temples. So invoking on Lord Muruga to weekend Visesham and into your homes this morning, and we will be speaking lots of things about Lord Muruga, his glory, his power, and the more we speak, the more energy we receive through the airwaves from ETU. Let's share in that energy of celebration of Lord Muruga. Here's Arumugavela coming for you.
ஆறுமுகவேலனே ஆடுமயில் அழகனே ஞானகுபாலனே ஞான குருபாலனே பழனிமலை முருகனே முருகா 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 ஓம் சரவண பவசண்முக குக அறுபடை உடை முருகா சரவண பவசண்முக குக அறுபடை உடை முருகா அகமுக நக ரக நக நக அருள் புரிந்திடு அழகா அகமுக நக ரக நக நக அருள் புரிந்திடு அழகா கவலைகள் சிதறி பதறி ஓட வேண்டும் முருகா பள்ளிகளை விசிறி உதறி எறிய வேண்டும் முருகா பயங்களும் அலறி கதறி விலக வேண்டும் முருகா பலமுடன் கும்ரி திமிரி நிமிர வேண்டும் முருகா சரவண பவ சண்முக குக சண்முக குக சரவண பவ கடம்பா கதிர்வேலா மண்ணை காக்கும் மயில் வேலா கண்டா கடம்பா கதிர்வேலா சங்கடம் தீர்க்கும் சிவபாலா சரவண பவ சண்முக குக அறுபடை உடை முருகா சரவண பவ சண்முக குக அறுபடை உடை முருகா அகமுக நக ரக நக நக அருள் புரிந்திடு அழகா அகமுக நக ரக நக நக அருள் புரிந்திடு அழகா
என்னுடைய கருணை வெளிக கலங்க துடைக்க மனங்க தெளிய ஆறுபடை முருகன் கபடிக்க ககடக்க ககடன கலடிக்க வெற்றிவேல் வீரவேல் ஞானவேல் மாயவேல் சக்திவேல் தங்கவேல் முருகவேல் தமிழ் கடவுளை முருகன் இருக்க துயரும் தடைக தெரிக்க சங்கொள்ளியிலும் செங்குருதியும் கடல் அலையிலும் பின்வெளியிலும் என் முருகனின் அருள் பொழிந்திடும் மனங்களதென கலியுகமெனில் ஒரு மனமென கலை கவியுடன் களம் இறங்கிட மதி தெளிந்திடும் அறமகன் அருமுக மனோகர கத்திகை எந்த டபானி கடம்பன் கந்தன் குமரன் செனபதி செந்தில் சித்தன் நீயகதி
விடுகதை போக்கவா விடுதலையாக்கவா விதி வழி போகும் வாழ்வை மதியோடு மாற்றவா எது வரும் போதிலும் துணிவுடன் மோதவா துணை நீ நிற்கும் போது துயர் நீங்கும் அல்லவா மனம் திருத்து உடல திருத்து புயல் என சுழன்றாடவே புதிர விழுத்து புது உணர்வித்து புது உலகினை காணவே தட்டை உடையது தடம் தெரியுது தலை நிமிர்த்திங்கு ஓங்கவே தெளிவடையது திசை தெரியுது விறு விறுவென ஏறவே முருகா 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 முருகா
பழனி மலையை அடைந்த ஆண்டவா ஆதி அருணாச்சலமாய் மார்ந்தபடி வேலவா
உனதடி உருகி மருகி வேண்டி நின்றன் முருகா உன் பெயர் உலகம் முழுதும் எடுத்து சொல்வேன் முருகா உனக்கென இரவும் பகலும் நடந்து வந்தேன் முருகா பலவித துயரம் சுமந்து உடைத்து வந்தேன் முருகா நல்வழியினை நீ வழங்கிடு என் நிழலென நீ இருந்திடு எங்கும் எதிலும் நீதானே பொங்கும் தமிழும் நீதானே கந்தா கடம்பா கதிர்வேலா சங்கடம் தீர்க்கும் சிவபாலா கந்தா கடம்பா கதிர்வேலா மண்ணை காக்கும் மயில்வேலா கந்தனுக்கு குமரனுக்கு வேலனுக்கு அழகனுக்கு மூத்த குடி முதல்வனுக்கு தமிழ் குடியின் தலைவனுக்கு
மூத்த குடி முதல்வனுக்கு தமிழ் ஆக்களின் கடவுளுக்கு எஸ் மூத்த குடி வாட் இஸ் மூத்த குடி மக்களே மூத்த குடி இஸ் our தமிழ் மக்கள் ancient language it is and he is the leader he is the Kali Yuga Varadan our god of the yuga that we living in the era that we living in Lord Muruga as we invoke him in weekend Visesham and being spiritually energized. And just by listening to these songs, don't you feel that energy that just rises within you? And celebrating 10-day festival for Pangani Utram, both for Lord Muruga and Shiva Shakti wedding in some temple. We've been energized with visiting the temple, invoking in prayers, being being in the prayer, the festive mode that we get into. It always gives that sort of cleansing the body, cleansing the mind, cleansing the soul, and it gives you a recharge. And that's what shows that we get a recharge of energy. So yes, we will be speaking lots about Lord Muruga. And as I always say, besides singing, besides the mantra, besides the prayer we do, which is very important, speaking of his glory and listening about his glory, we are blessed indeed to be doing that. And I feel blessed to be doing that. And whoever is listening, waking up this morning, early morning, and listening in and getting that positive energy while we listen to these sort of information that's passed on about God. When we speak about it, it just brings up so much of positive vibration, Makale. And before I go on, I like to greet, because once it starts rolling over on a live video, I wouldn't be able to. The Divashni Mudli, Vanakam dear, Saloshli Naidu, Sundari Naika, Rani Ranaika, Vanakam to you all, Selvi Naidu. And I see Dolly Naidu, Swaminathan Reddy, Dina Naidu, Morgan Kiston, all of you, Vanakam, who's watching us through Facebook and has sent such lovely messages. Mikka Nandri for your company this morning, and all those who are WhatsApping us. Your messages, all of it will be read after the first hour. Mikka Nandri for your company this morning, Makale. So Muruga, as we know, he rides on the Mayil Vagana. Now there's 3 Vaganas that he has ridden on. 3 peacocks that he had in his Purana. It says he had 3 peacocks. Now you might be wondering, 3. I've always seen him on 1 peacock. Yes, because it happened in various times in his life. And these are the 3 Shaktis that I am talking of. The first Shakti is when he went around the world, when he was said to, he loves mambalam as fruit. He loves mambalam, the mango fruit. He loves that. So when he went around the world for asking for that fruit, he rode on the Mandara Mayil, it's called. Mandara Mayil is Pranava Mayil. Pranava is the mantra. Om mantra is the Pranava mantra. So that mantra Mayil that he went around, so chanting, so he can go around the world, is the Mandra Mayil. That's the first Mayal or peacock as we know it. He is right. He rode on the peacock around the world. That's the first Mayal that he rode on. When he killed Surabatman, and sorry, he did not kill. He Sura Samharam Sayada. So when he went and made Suran into peacock and rooster, that is the second mile that the second peacock that he took upon himself. He brought it within himself, and that's the second peacock he rode on. Third one is Devamayal. When he went to go and kill Surabatman, he rode while doing the fight that took place between Surabatman and Lord Muruga. That is the mile that he rode on while in that conflict that they both were having good over evil. So Mandra Mayal, Deva Mayal, Asura Mayal. So these are the three Shaktis that we have. Asuran doesn't always mean evil. It also means Asura Balam, meaning it is giving you strength of a Asura. Asura are very powerful people, very strength in their body wise. So mantra, which is the spiritual, and Deva is having the ability of Devas, forgiving, caring, nurturing, and having those sort of ability, being one with yourself, understanding yourself. That is Deva Gunam, they say. So that's the Deva mile, and Asura is strength, valor, victory. That is Asura mile. So the 3 mile that he rides on is Mantra mile, Deva mile, and Asura mile, and that put together becomes his mile that he rides on all the time. And I wanted you to know this because there's meaning and purpose behind everything, and even on the form of each deity, there's certain attire, the vaganas that they ride, it all has purpose and meaning, and this is the purpose and meaning behind the peacock. It is symbolized in front of us as the peacock, but that's the gunas. Gunas meaning that what it protects the people, that how you are within you. Mandram, Deva, and Asuram, these are the strengths that you should have. Protection and devotion through mantras and your spiritual knowledge. Deva is having those gunas of Deva, where you are compassionate, caring, loving, understanding, giving, forgiving. And Asura is the strength and valor that you need to carry on with your daily life. So these 3 gunas that everyone should have, and the peacock itself symbolizes that, these 3 gunas. Yes, more on Lord Muruga after this song, Pattumalai Andavani.
முருகா உன் திருக்கரமே பிள்ளை பாக்கியம் தந்தாய் நீ அருள் வரமே ஆடிவா மயில் ஏறிவா பத்துமலை ஆண்டவனே வடிவேலா குழந்தை
Vetrivel, Veeravel, indeed, Lord Muruga's blessings we all are receiving this morning. And during this 10-day festival, Makale, the Kodietam or the Utsabam that takes place, the festival that takes place, 10-day festival, it is so important. And when you understand the meaning behind why we have that 10-day festival and how important it is, you will begin to understand it is so important to be a part of these festivals. So it is Panjakritye, they say, this festivals, this Utsabam or the Kodiyatham festival, the 10 days that takes place, it's called Panjakritye, which is Sriti, Sthiti, Samhara, Throbhava, Anugraha. Now, what does that mean? Padaithal, Kathal, Alittal, Arulal, and Maraithal. So, Padaithal meaning giving birth, Kathal meaning protecting, Alittal meaning destroying, Arulal is a blessing, Maraital is coming within you and taking over you and being a part of you. That is Maraital. So this is what happens in the procession of the prayers that happens within the 10-day festival, Makale. So Padaital is the Kodiyatham, you're giving birth to this new festival. Kathal is everyone who's coming there to the festival. Lord is protecting everyone partaking in this festival in whichever means the God is protecting. Alithal is destroying all the negativities, all the evils, all the disruption, the stress that we would face. He destroys all that this time. And Arulal, he gives us his utmost blessing. And Maraital, meaning he takes us within him, he keeps us within him, and he gives us the godliness from within us. So this what happens in the 10-day festival, Makale. And it's so important to know that and to watch this, to hear about this, even through Southside FM this morning, you had to be blessed, Makale, and to go and watch these festival. Punyam செய்திருக்க வேண்டும். You must have done some good in your life to be listening, to be hearing, to be involved in this prayer. Think about it, Makale. When a wedding takes place, and whether it is your family wedding, whether it is your close friend's wedding, when you are invited or when you're supposed to go to that wedding, you make sure you, even if you're overseas, you book, if it's your parents' 60th wedding anniversary, if it is your brother's wedding, if it is your family wedding, you book ticket to go there. Or if you have it's happening around you, you make sure you get involved in that wedding because you want to show your love and appreciation and show your relation to that particular person. Just as that, this 10-day festival, when it happens, it is such a blessing to be part of this. You are showing that you are affectionate with God. You love God. You love being there, partaking in it. And, Makale, they tie the cup in many many places, even now in instances. Once you tie the couple, you do not even leave the surrounding community that you are involved in, the place that you dwell in. You do not even leave that place. That's how it used to be, where you do not even leave the place where you, when this festival is happening, because you're supposed to be partaking in that festival. Just as you would with your family's wedding, with your relatives' wedding, that you partake in it. And it's very important for your presence to be there, such as that this, when you are involved in the prayer and you partake in the prayer, you do not leave that place. And that's how they used to be those days. Why do you think that happened? Because this is the time where God comes to you. You do not need to go to God. These are the festival where God comes out, the Mulasthanam. If you notice, all the deities are in the Mulasthanam, and the Vigraham actually comes out to you. This festival comes to you and blessing you and giving all this padaithal, kathal, alital, arudal, arulal, maraital is all given to you during this time. That's why it's so important to be part of this. Many temples I see. Some temples the crowd is growing, but some temples we still do not see that much of people. Wherever you are close to, they say Kobra Darisanam Kodi Punyam. So, what is Gobra Darisanam? By merely seeing the Gobram, I don't know if you've ever seen in the films or if you've been to India, you see whenever anyone passes a temple, whether they're in a bus, whether they're walking, they always make sure they remove the slippers and pray and go. Because Gobra Darisanam Kodi Punyam. Kodi Punya means millions and millions of good you receive, the good karma you receive. It takes away everything. Kodi Punyam. Kodi is millions and millions of good that you receive by doing good for others, by just looking at the dome of a temple. By just looking at the dome of the temple, by passing and just putting your hands together and praying, you receive that goodness by just seeing the dome of the temple. Millions of good things that you would have done, the good karma, and you receive good karma for it, even if you haven't done it. By praying to the dome itself, they say you receive that sort of wellness by receiving, you receive that by praying to the dome of the temple. And that's why we always say, as I said in the previous week in Visesham, live near where a temple is, because the temple is for us. It's not for the deities. For us to receive that holistic wellness, health, pure soul, with mind, with balancing the mind, and with the clarity of thinking, so we can think well, be well health-wise, and live a fulfilled life, Makkale. It's so important we know these things. And each part of the festival actually gives us these benefit, the 10-day festival. And that's why it's important to attend the 10 days. Many temples, it is sad to say that we don't get the crowd that and God is out there coming to you during this time to give you these blessings. So if you attending and if you being there, you're indeed blessed. There's a punyam செய்த ஆக்கள்தான் போக முடியும், கேட்க முடியும், பார்க்க முடியும். So only if you've been blessed, you're richly blessed by going, seeing, hearing, by all these means. If you are able to, then you indeed blessed, Makkale. And I want everyone to get that blessing and everyone to live that holistic life with health. Our religion and our culture, our tradition, everything actually gives the well-being within us. It is us with the universe that is united, and we get the wellness by being and performing these prayers, by being part of it. Makkale, more on this after this song. Tunayagava, always be beside me and always protect me. So beautifully said. As Muruga always say, Yam irukka bayamin. When he is around, there is no fear. That is one verse that every Muruga temple with the picture will have. Yam irukka bayamin under the Lord Muruga's picture. Why? Because whenever he's around, there is no fear of sadness, of illness, no fear of death, no fear of destruction, stress, because he is there. When you truly believe with all your heart, mind, and soul that he is there, you will somehow get through whatever on FB, and we were speaking on what size of photos which we should keep of Lord Muruga. What photos is nice to keep? Of course, God is everywhere, and whichever way we pray to our God, we will be blessed. But there's always something auspicious about what we do and why we do things. And in the scriptures, it says, what you should keep at home should be that of where you can benefit from it, and the prayers that you are able to do, the comfortableness that you have doing your prayer is very important. So if you keep a statue at home, why do we have statues in the temple? And we do not keep it at home, the bigger statues, unless we have a temple outside our home where we can perform the prayers. We can give the prasadam, which is nevethyam or prasadam as we call it. If we can give that, we can do abhishekam for the deity, then we can have bigger statues at home, Makale. That's why it's always we have photos at home. Most of the time it is the picture of the God that we have at home in a photo frame we have. And we have miniature statues, because when it goes above a certain centimeter, if it is above your hand, that's you put on your wrist and you put your arms up, if it is above about 1.5 2 centimeters, if it's above that, you have to do abhishekam on the auspicious days. You have to daily give prasadam, fruit or something that's a milk. Daily prasadam needs to be done, daily prayers needs to be performed. So that people to take care of it, just like you, when you are in your home, you are taken care of by your parents, by your spouses. Just as that, we need to take care, because we believe God is real. We believe and we have faith that it is a power and an energy. Even if you look at it spiritually, it's power and energy that we wanting to receive. So we need to take care of that. So that is why it's suggested that you do not keep above 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter deities. You do not keep at that at home, unless you're able to do that. That you're able to perform the prayers at home. That you able to perform the prayers at home. Nivethyam or prasadam, as you would call it, it is important we do that. So if you're able to do that, Makale, by all means, and you have it in a clean place, you're able to keep clean, by all means, you can keep it. But when you're unable to do that and you keep it, then it is not good. good for the homes. It actually has reverse action because you take off it. Picture of Lord Muruga is good enough. You take it to the temple, you open the eyes, and you bring it home with all that blessing, and you praying to it, you're chanting it, or you're singing songs while you're praying. All that brings energy, and that is good enough as well, Makale. So that is very important to take note when you're selecting the picture and when you're doing your prayers. It's very important to take note of these things, that a picture is fine, but if you have a statue, it shouldn't be above 3 centimeters, because once you have that, you would have to perform all the rituals that you perform in a temple generally. Take care of that and take note of that, Makale. If you're able to do it, by all means, have it in your homes. If you're unable to, be at home. And people often ask, what do we do with the old photo or with the photo that is torn and you've been praying to it, or even a statue that has been slightly broken? It is advised not to keep it at home, because although you've been praying to it and you have sentimental values to it sometime, it is not right to have that in the homes, because it brings about negative energy that you're having something broken, something that's torn or taken apart, which that part of it is not good, Makale. So what do? Any river, you do prayer to it, you ask for forgiveness, and you'll say this is the reason why you have to let go of it, and you let go of it in a flowing river. It is very important that you let go of it in flowing river. Do not take it to the temple. Do not go leave it there in the temple. Many people, either when they convert or either when it gets older, they leave it at a temple, and it's not nice, Makale. Besides, it's accumulating in the temple, it is stored away in the storeroom. Now, a frame that you've taken as God, that you have given prayers to, you have given all your love to, affection to, your time to, your devotion to, imagine you take that and you put it in a storeroom. It is not nice, Makale. Even if think about the emotions behind it, it is not nice to do that. You have come and you've taken this picture, you've prayed to it. So let it go in a free-flowing water for the reason, whether it's a broken statue or a frame, let it go in a flowing water, and that's what one should do. I hope these questions that you Makal been asking is being answered today on Weekend Visesham. Yes, more on that after this song.
மாம்பழத்துக்கு கோவப்பட்டு வந்து நின்ன இடம் இந்த பழனி. நம்ம தமிழ்நாட்டு அண்ணன்தான் முருகனுக்கு வள்ளி தெய்வானையுடா பவனி. அவங்க திருக்கல்யாண கதை சொல்ல வரா சின்ன பொண்ணு.
இத கேட்க வந்த உங்களுக்கு செந்தில் முருகன் தந்திடுவான் நல்லருள. புரிஞ்சுதா? சொல்லுங்க. நம்ம தெய்வான தாயே அம்மா, அரோகரா சத்தம் வந்தா ஊரே அருள் வந்து ஆடும் அம்மா.
ஜினுக்கு நக்கா நக்கா நாங்க ஜினுக்கு நக்கா நக்கா நாங்க ஜினுக்கு நக்கா
பச்சை மலையோரம் வள்ளி வந்து பாட்டு படிச்சான் அத கண்டுகிட்ட முருக வந்து காதல் படிச்சான் வெந்தாடி கிழவன போல் வேஷம் கட்டுனா நம்ம வள்ளியம்மா கைய பிடிச்சு மனச தட்டுனா
எஸ்கேப் ஆனதுதான் இந்தப்பா எலிஃபெண்டா வந்தாரு கணபதி பப்பா
வள்ளியம்மா அஞ்சுனா முருகன்கிட்ட ஓடுனா திருமுருக மனைவியா திருப்பணியில கூடுனா
இது தாண்டா வள்ளி கதை
புரிஞ்சுதா
சொல்லுங்க ஏலேலோ வள்ளியம்மா நம்ம தெய்வான தாயே அம்மா
அரகர சத்தம் வந்தா ஊரே அருள் வந்து ஆடும் அம்மா பிள்ள சூரபத்மன் ஜனராக ஆட்டி படைச்சான்
அவன் இந்திரனை பொடா புள்ள போட்டு அடிச்சான்
கந்தனோட தாய் வந்து வேலை கொடுத்தா வெட்ட சூரனா பொட்டு தள்ளும் வேலைய கொடுத்தா
இனிமையாக நின்னானே இனிமையாக நின்னானே சூரன் மரமா என்கவுண்டர் பண்ணாரு முருகன் வரமா
சுரனையும் கொன்னுதா, சேவல் மயில் ஆக்குனா இந்திரனின் மகளையே பரிசாக வாங்கினா
இதுதான் தெய்வான கதை
புரிஞ்சுதா
சொல்லுங்க ஏலேலோ வள்ளியம்மா நம்ம தெய்வான தாயே அம்மா அரோகரா சொந்தம் வந்தா ஊரே
Arohara, Muruganukku Arohara, so beautiful. Speaking of our Lord Muruga, and what is the day that we pray to Lord Muruga? Every day is a good day, but everything has its speciality, and Tuesday is the late day for Lord Muruga. Tuesdays is the day that said to be auspicious for Lord Muruga. And the Naivedyam, what he likes as prasad is Parupu Pongal and Sakara Pongal. He loves sweet stuff. That's why Panjamridam, when you have it with honey, sugar, and all the fruits you put together, he loves the Panjamridam. Parupu Pongal, as we discussed in the last weekend, he loves the Parupu Pongal. And why I say this again on weekend Visesham is I was requested by many listeners to say what is Parupu Pongal again, so because they want to give it tomorrow. And by all means, Parupu Pongal is similar to Pongal, the Pongal that the sweet rice that you would make. The only difference is that you put moong dal with rice, your white rice, and you boil it together. You can use either the clean moong dal or the green moong dal. You boil it together with the rice, and the rest of the steps is the same as how you would make a sweet rice. You boil it, you add milk, you add butter, sugar, your ilachi powder, you use raisins, any of the almonds, cashew nuts, you can roast and put there. It's similar to making a sweet rice. So Sakara Pongal, if you look at it, is made with gur or vellam, as we will call it. It is made with the brown, hardened sugar, and you make that with rice. You add that instead of your normal sugar, you add that with rice. That is sakarapol. So he loves sweet stuff. Lord Muruga loves sweet stuff. So those are the things that you give as Naivedyam to the Lord. And fruit, he loves mambalam. It is said in the Puranas, he loves mambalam, Jnanapalam, they would call it in the Puranas. Jnanapalam is mambalam. Mambalam is mango, makle, mango, the riper mango. He is said to love that as well. And Vradam, if you talk about the fasting for Lord Muruga, you can fast in Tuesdays or 21 Tuesdays. You can fast and light a ghee lamp. A ghee lamp is you turn a lime, you buy a lime, you cut it in half, you clean the insides out, you turn it inside out, put ghee there, and you light the ghee lamp. If you want, you having some sort of obstacles in your life, you're unable to progress, you do that. Kritige is a nakshatra. Kritige nakshatram is Kritige or Kartige. Kartige nakshatram is a star which comes every month, and that is you can do that prayer for Lord Muruga at that time. Tidi is Shasti, is very good for him. So these are the auspicious Tuesday as a day. Nakshatra, which is star, is Kartige. Tidi is a specific time period, is Shashti, which comes as Shashti. There's Tepura Shashti and Valapura Shashti. So there's 2 Shashtis in a month. And you can pray to Lord Muruga at that time. Besides the Thaipusam that you are aware of, Pangani Utram, which is happening now, Chitra Parva Kavadi, this Vaisaga Visagam, Adi Kritige, and the Periya Kartige Devam that we have towards the end of year, Kanda Shasti that we have. All these are the days, if you're hardened devotee of Lord Muruga, all these are the days that you can pray to Lord Muruga. So you have various ways of getting the blessings of Lord Muruga. So again, Tuesday is the good day. Nakshatra is Kartige. Whenever you have, if you're able to read Panjangam or go to a temple and ask the priest, Nakshatra is Kartige Nakshatra. Whenever it's Kartige Nakshatra, then you can pay Tidi, Shasti Tidi, which comes twice a month. And also, besides the Thaipusam, Chitra Paravam, Kanda Shasti, there's Vaisaga Visagam, Adi Kartige, and Kartige, that Kartige Devam that comes. You can pray to Lord Muruga and get his blessings. Now, there's even special numbers that they say for Lord Muruga. It is 6 and 12. The Purana states 6 and 12. So if you are having some hardship and you want to give Annadanam, or you want to give some sort of gifts as a danam to receive the blessings, because when we serve, we get blessings from God as well. Whenever we serve other fellow humans we need, we get blessings as well. So whenever we're struggling or we're going through a bad phase in our lives, it is always good to give Annadanam. It is always, Annadanam is the danam, as I always say, that we can say, that person who's receiving the danam will say, I had enough, I am full. And that's the blessing itself. So when you giving Annadanam, you can give 6 people or you can give 12 people. You can give how many you want, but it is nice as minimum as 6 or 12, because those numbers are for Lord Muruga. Even when you're lighting the lamps, where you can light 6 lamps or 12 lamps when you're lighting the lamps, which is also auspicious. So these are the things that the Purana states, that when you are in prayer to Lord Muruga or in devotion of Lord Muruga, seeking his blessings, these are the things that Lord Muruga loves. But yes, there will be more on this after this song breaks.
குன்றான குன்றத்தில கோமரனவன் குடியிருக்க கோடாங்கி பாட்டெடுத்தா கேக்குதடி அரோகரா அரோகரா அரோகரா. ஜல்லிக்கட்டு வள்ளிவோம் குறும்பழகு டமுக்குடியாலோ வரமாட்டு அசைய மல்லுக்கட்டு வள்ளிவோம் கணு காலு டமுக்கு டப்பாலோ வண்ணாத்தி பாறை எல்லாம் வலிக்கு நிக்காலோ ஒட்டு மாங்கானி போல ஒயிலான மூக்கு குட்டியே கூட சாஞ்சா அதுதானே என் சோக்கு பொட்டழகு வள்ளியம்மா போடணுமே நெத்தி சுட்டி கிட்ட வந்து அள்ளிக்கிட்டா கட்டிக்கு வந்தாலி கட்டி ஏறு மயிலேறி விளையாடி வருவேன்னு எட்டும் வினை தீர்த்தே முனை ஏந்தி கொள்வேன் நானே ஆறுமுக சாமி அருளாசி தருவேனே சிந்து தமிழ் கேட்டே மழை பெய்யும் உச்சிவானே
ஞானப்பட்டுடா அத்திகையா
இன்பமே உனை வேண்டாம் எண்ணாதே சோகம் எட்டிக்கோ ஞானப்பழம் தான் வேணுமாப்பா நீ பிஞ்சிலே பழுத்தேன்னு சொன்னா கூடும் சந்தோஷம் அவையின் வாயூரே வர சொல்லே வடிவேலே உன்னையா புகழ்ந்தாலே வருவேனே எய்தே உனை எதி கொள்வேன் நானே ஆறுமுக சாமி அருளாசி தருவேனே சிந்து தமிழ் கேட்டே மழை பெய்யும் உச்சிவானே
அடே சூரப்பா கடிவாளம் எனக்கேதும் கிடையாதப்பா கடல் தாண்டி மலை தாண்டி ஜெயிப்பேனப்பா கொடிகாக்க குலங்காக்க பிறந்தேனப்பா பகையோரை பொலி போட எழுந்தேனப்பா
குடிநீருள்ளும் இருப்பேனப்பா உருகோர் நெஞ்சை உணர்வேனப்பா முதலேதப்பா முடிவேதப்பா அழுவோ கண்ணை துடைப்பேனப்பா எருமையிலேறி விளையாடி வருவேனே எட்டு வினை தீர்த்தே உனை எதி கொள்வேன் நானே ஆறுமுக சாமி அருளாசி தருவேனே சிந்து தமிழ் கேட்டே மழை பெய்யும் உச்சிவானே
Beautiful Muruga song. That's Yerumayeri from the movie Sardar. Karthik acted in this movie. A beautiful Lord Muruga song, although it's not from Muruga film, but the song itself very beautifully depicting Lord Muruga's when he killed or Sura Samharam செய்த போது அந்த விளைவு எப்படி இருந்ததுன்னு காட்டுறதுக்கு இந்த பாட்டு போய்கொண்டிருந்தது. Many ask me why I do not speak Tamil because they like to listen to me to speak Tamil, but for majority to understand what is being spoken and being able to give that information and y'all being able to take it out there and spread the info that's given on Weekend Visesham is a blessing, I feel. So I want as much as people to understand what is spoken and to pass that knowledge and the information, because we need to let the next generation grow with why we're doing. The understanding behind why we do what we do is very important. As the next generation comes and they need to pass it on further, and that's how our tradition culture will survive, because it is beneficial for us. No other reason than it's being beneficial for us, Makale. Yes, we were speaking about Lord Muruga, what he loves, and the flower that he loves. It's said, uh, Ventamare, Sentamare, white lotus flower, and the pink lotus flower, Shembagapu, which is Magnolia Chempaka, and Mahilampu, which is Nerium oleander, and Severally, which is Nerium oleander, and Malligaipu. Malligaipu is jasmine. So now these flowers is not always easy to get in South Africa, but just to let you know that these are the ones. In the temple that I reside in, I have seen a magnolia, and it smells just like jasmine flower, very strong scent. And when it's fully blossomed and there's flowers all over the tree, you just need to walk past, and that fragrant is very strong. So it is always said that God, when you providing or when you're serving God, and the flowers that you use for God, it must have a good scent in it. You shouldn't put flowers that does not have scent. That is one of the things that's mentioned in the Puranas, that when you do give flowers, it must have some sort of scent. It purifies the air with the scent. And if you notice temples, when you go, we always full of people. We always filled with people whenever we have festivals, and that purifies the place, purifies the smell. When you have a sweet smell, sweet aroma, don't you have that feel good feeling within you? And that's why we use flowers with scent. I know in South Africa it is very difficult to get these, even jasmine is seasonal. Magnolia is seasonal, so it's not always easy to get it all the time. But in India and Sri Lanka, we get these flowers and we're able to offer it. But with all your heart, mind, and soul, it is known that it is not available. Whatever flower you give, I'm sure Lord Muruga will accept it. It's just that there's certain likes. Just like all of us, we have our certain preferences. That is the preference for Lord Muruga, and I just wanted you to know that. And also, prasadam, when we offer prasadam, when we offer flowers, sometimes the question is asked, where are we taking that from? We taking it from Mother Nature, the flowers, the prasadam, the fruits. We taking it from Mother Nature. We cooking it and we offering it to God. It's coming from God Himself, and we offering back to God Himself. So are we benefiting from it? Because God don't need it. God can provide Himself. We do not need to provide prasadam, fruits, flowers to God. We do not need to. There is sometimes question that is asked, Makale. We do not need to provide that to God because it is God's already. Where are we taking it from? So if you look at that, the reason behind it is to be one with God. When it is our parents' birthday, when we were younger, and we cannot afford to buy presents, what do, Makale? We take it from either of the parents. We go with either of the parents. When if it is my dad's birthday, I would go with my mom, take the money from my mom, buy a gift for my dad, go around looking for the gift that he would love, and buy it for my dad. And that's what many of us do when we're smaller, when we're younger, when we want to buy gifts for God, because we do not earn, we do not have the money or the financial to finance to go and buy that. So our mom becomes our financier, and we buy it. So it's coming from them. And where does mom get money? She wasn't working, so it is dad's money after all. But it is the love and affection behind it, Makali, that the thought that went to it, the effort that went into looking for the gift, and buying it and making him happy, and he makes us happy by loving what we buy for him. And that's what we do with God as well, Makale. That's what we do when we give prasadam, when we give fruits, when we offer with flowers, fruits, the prasadam, the nivedyam, all those things is to be one with God, to show that love and affection, to say that you are part of our lives, you are important to our lives, you are part of me, to connect with God and to get God within you. That is the reason why we do this thing, the effort behind making the prasad, thinking of, okay, I need to do this. I'm going to buy these ingredients, having the place clean, taking that effort to make that prasad, going to the temple or your prayer place and offering it to God with all your love, filled with love. And you notice, Makale, when you do that, any prayer you set out to do or any sort of festival that you go and you attend, after it is completed, don't you have that fulfilled feeling within you that you have completed that prayer, or you've been to that festival, that 10-day festival? When you have that completion, when you finish, you have that fulfilled feeling within you, Makale. That is what it is all about, to get that godly feeling within you. When you serve, when you give, when you seek, these are the things, these are the blessings that you feel. And when you have that feel good feeling within you, that fulfilled feelings, there's endorphins, the chemical endorphin comes about, a reaction in your body comes about. Automatically, your cells are cleansed, you in a calm state, you feeling good, you feel energized, you feel healthy, you feel blessed, and all that, all your organs within you becomes like, you know how you would line your chakras, it all becomes healthy, it all functions well. Whenever there's lots of endorphins, your whole body functions well because you're in a very happy state. And that's what happens, Makale. And that's why you should be so proud of your language, tradition, culture, because every aspect of it is for your well-being. The food, the natural food we eat, and I always stress that, the more unnatural, what God has given us, what we've taken from Mother Earth, those are the, as more natural you keep, your body will be healthy, your gut health will be happy, your mind will be happy. And that's what our culture and tradition gives us. The flowers that you give to God, the smell that you receive from it, it energizes you and cleanses you within the air that you breathe. It's so important, breathing. You know, people talk about breathing exercises. Pranayama comes from our culture, where it teaches you how you should breathe. And for a long life, to live a long life, the breathing exercises one should do. It teaches you that. Again, it is for your well-being. So look at that, Makale. When you go without shoes in the temple, around the temple, in the temple, you're grounding yourself with the earth. You're getting the energy from the earth. While having the granite statue, the copper dome, the copper and the coins underneath, you receiving that energy from the universe to recharge your body. So there's so many good things that happens for your well-being. And naturally, science is speaking so much about it now. Science is discovering so much about these, how to keep your mind healthy, the vibration that you create, the words that you create, which is so important. They're speaking about mind health. But our religion and culture has been giving it to us enormously all these years, Makale. And we've just haven't seen it or understood it. And that's why Weekend Visesham is here, so you understand and spread that knowledge and let everyone know the well-being of us, the more natural, more naturistic, and more one with who we are, the one with who we are. That is the underlined word, Makale, the one with who we are. We will live a very healthy, very peaceful, and enjoy. Listen to songs by எட்டுக்குடி வேலனுக்கு மகாநதி.
எட்டுக்குடி வேலனுக்கு அதை காண கண்கோடி வேணும் அம்மாடி காலை தொட்டு நீ கும்பிட்டுக்கோ சென்னிமலை முருகனுக்கு சின்ன காவடி பன்னீர் காவடி இளநீர் காவடி ஆடுறீங்க அதை காண கண்கோடி வேணும் அம்மாடி காலை தொட்டு நீ கும்பிட்டுக்கோ பள்ளிமலை முருகனுக்கு துள்ளும் காவடி தோளில் காவடி பாலில் காவடி ஆடுதுங்க அதை காண கண்கோடி வேணும் அம்மாடி காலை தொட்டு நீ கும்பிட்டுக்கோ வள்ளிமலை முருகனுக்கு துள்ளும் காவடி தோளில் காவடி பாலில் காவடி ஆடுதுங்க அதை காண கண்கோடி வேணும் அம்மாடி காலை தொட்டு நீ கும்பிட்டுக்கோ தாய்மலை முருகனுக்கு வேல்வேல் காவடி வெற்றிமயில் காவடி அருகண்டம் காவடி ஆடுதுங்கோ அதை காண கண்கோடி வேணும் அம்மாடி காலை தொட்டு நீ கும்பிட்டுக்கோ தாலிமலை முருகனுக்கு வேல்வேல் காவடி வெற்றிமயில் காவடி அருகண்டம் காவடி ஆடுதுங்கோ அதை காண கண்கோடி வேணும் அம்மாடி காலை தொட்டு நீ கும்பிட்டுக்கோ சுவாமி மலைநாதனுக்கு சந்தன காவடி சர்ப்ப காவடி மச்ச காவடி ஆடுதுங்கோ அதை காண கண்கோடி வேணும் அம்மாடி காலை தொட்டு நீ கும்பிட்டுக்கோ சுவாமி மலைநாதனுக்கு சந்தன காவடி சர்ப்ப காவடி மச்ச காவடி ஆடுதுங்கோ அதை காண கண்கோடி வேணும் அம்மாடி காலை தொட்டு நீ கும்பிட்டுக்கோ
ஆமா முருகனை காண காண கண் கோடி தேவை to watch the beautiful festival, to see him coming out in the chariot, to see all his glory. This one set of eyes is not enough. We need many eyes to receive that gloriness that we see when we see Lord Muruga in all, after the Abhishekam, all adorned, all dressed up, and seeing him coming in the chariot. Beautiful indeed when you are receiving that blessing of being able to see. How gifted we are, Makale, and how often we don't see or value the gifts that we've got. The eyes that we have, the ears that we have to listen and to speak, our voice, our mouth to speak, our hands to pray, our legs to walk, to spirituality, things that we should appreciate and use it for the goodness of for us and our surroundings. think of it, how much words we speak, whether to ourselves or to others, the negativity sometimes that come across, or we get angry, the negativity, whereas you can speak sweetly and spread, because words have that sort of power. When you speak beautifully and you spread this way knowledge to others, you could be doing that as well. And when you involved in that sort of um, atmosphere, when you are part of that, you will feel good. You will feel that positive vibration, Makale. And vibration is so important. When someone prays for something, when one person prays for the well being of a community, when you constantly praying, it does come true. But when two people praying together, when it's whatever you seek in your life, whether it is for your community or for your family, whatever you seek in your life, when two prays together, when you or your husband prays together, the power and the energy that you're sending across to the universe is much higher. So when your kids join in and you're praying for the same cause, again, the power, think about the power that is sent. Now, as a community, you're getting together in the temple and you're praying for the same cause, the well-being of community, the well-being of life, and you're all praying together. Think about the amount of energy that goes out there into the world, and you are receiving it back. Think about it, Makale. How powerful is that? How powerful is these festivals that where God Himself comes to us, have these 10-day festival where He's giving us padaithal, kathal, arudal, alital, and giving us that sort of energy, giving us a rebirth, re-energizing us, and protecting us, saving us from everything that's supposed to harm us, coming out there to do this for us, and we don't appreciate or partake of it. What does it do, Makale? So you must be gifted to be involved in this sort of, and make sure that you receive, Makale, get these blessings by going to the temple. And when you talk about vibration, Makale, when we all get together and pray, if we could create that, why do you still think there's so much of suffering? There's so much of injustice, hunger, starvation, problems all over the world. Because when you within themselves and around them, and if you weigh that those who do not, and it's not about being bad or good. All those who pray is not good. All those who don't pray is not bad. But it is seeing the godliness within you and surrounding you, having that clear mind, clear conscience, clear thoughts to be able to continue with life. That is where it is, Makale. And that is where, when we do these things, we receive that knowledge, that super knowledge of what life is, who we are, and what we meant to be, is given to you by doing these serva, by being spiritually energized. You get these naturally within you to understand that. So nothing keeps you down for too long. You're able to get up and go no matter what happens. So being together and praying together, it gives that so much of vibration. So the more we get, the more cleaner and more beautiful the world we get. At the scale weighing now, it is up there and down here. So if we can get that balance, if you think about it, Makale, who realized God first? How did God first be realized by humans? Because if you notice, humans started off by being one living with the nature. That's how human race started, living with the nature, taking food from the nature. And it is that one person who seen the misery. When you see misery, when you see death, that's when you started question. You start to question. So that first person started questioning and started and found God and found peace. That once you find God, you are that person spread it out. And just like what we're doing on Weekend Visesham today, those days there'll be some who'll be listening, some will question, but still will say, oh, on Weekend Visesham, every week she goes on. So yes, you'll get that sort of, so those who received it and able to absorb it and able to understand the true meaning behind it will be able to live a fulfilled life, Makale. So it is all up to you how you perceive it, your faith, your belief, your words that you give out. And again, our culture is that the mantras that are created, the vibration from the mantras that created again to cleanse you. So there's so many ways of being giving you that well life, the good health, the wealth in the mind. And wealth is not always money, Makale. Wealth is being healthy, being clean minded, being peace with yourself, accepting things around you, how it happens, not questioning everything. Yes, we need to question where we get knowledge back, but not question things that's going to give you more stress, more problems. And that's what we tend to do. How come, for example, how come he is living that life and I'm not? Yet I'm doing much more than him. Those sort of questions are not going to benefit you. So it's your life you have given. There's so many good things in your life that you need to look at. And from there, if you can correct something, correct it. If you cannot correct it, let it be. Give it to the Lord, give it to the universe, however you want to look at it, and it will be solved. It will be, Makale. I've seen it for myself, that it will come to understanding why it happened. And you might not understand it now, but you will, as you grow, understand meaning and why certain things happen in your life and why certain things actually happen to save you from yourself, from others. So yes, Makale, it was beautiful being with you in this morning segment and having your company this morning. I can see lots and lots of messages that's come through. So after the song, we're going to be getting to your messages. Uh, let's listen to one of the Urugudaya.
அணைத்திடவே எனக்குள் ஆசை பெருகுதப்பா முருகா உள்ள உருகுதையா ஆடும் மயில் உருகுதையா முருகா உன்னடி காண்கையிலே அள்ளி அணைத்திடவே எனக்குள் ஆசை பெருகிறப்பா முருகா உள்ளம் உருகுதையா.
Yes, Makale, you're listening to Weekend Visesham on Southside FM 107.2. நான் உங்கள் செல்லக்கண்ணம்மா லலிதா சாம்பசிவகுருக்கள். இந்த காலையில் முருகன் அருள் பெற அனைவருக்கும் முருகனை பற்றி பேசுறதில் மிகவும் மகிழ்ச்சி அடைஞ்சேன். Yes, speaking of our Lord Muruga, speaking about his glory, feel indeed blessed this morning, and I'm sure you all feel the same. I can see messages that's coming through. But Makale, before I go to the message, just this one thing I want to stress. Just like your homes, I know you all do not do it, and maybe I'm speaking to the converted already, but when you go to the temple and it is the festival, there's a lot of people that gives off milkshakes, cool drinks, ice creams. A lot of server has been done, and foods have been given as well. And the plastic containers that comes from these foods, please do not throw it around in the grounds, whether it's in the grounds where the kavadi is set up and you carry it, or whether it's in and around the temple. Please take care and please make sure all the dirt and disposals, you dispose it off in the bin. Please make sure of that, Makale. It is a divine place where you're seeking blessing from God. Let's keep that clean always. Please take a note of that. It might be small, just one or two, but when it accumulates, it does not look good. And especially when you go to a temple or place of worship, and after the function finish, you see it in that manner. It doesn't feel good, does it, Makale? It wouldn't feel good if you had a function and your house ended up being terribly messed after the function. Think about all the work that's needed to be done, and you just came out of a function, a big function, that you are tired and exhausted, and now you are left with the cleaning. The same way, the people who do service for God is just as important as God. And the committee and the members and the temple people, whoever involved in cleaning, make it easier for them, make it lighter for them. Think about them too, Makale. Just a small thing that I felt I should share. And also a reminder, you went to the temple or you've been to a prayer, please always go home, stay for a while, spread that positive energy around your home before you go and take a shower or a bath. Please make sure you do that. So let your whole house be energized with your presence. We carry energies, Makale, and that's why it's so important what we listen to, what we speak, what we think, and where we go. The energies that we bring is so important, and we're bringing this positive energy after being in a prayer into the home. Let's spread that good positive energy around your home, and then you go and have a bath and shower after a couple of minutes. So yes, Makale, with that, let's get to your WhatsApp messages first, and we will be reading the ones from Facebook as well. So let's get to your WhatsApp messages. Here's, let's see, we have Selvi who's greeted us in the morning. We have Mervyn Kiston who say, Vanakkam Lalita, so good to hear your voice this morning. Enjoy your day. We have Managi who says, Managi Govender says, Vanakkam, my sweet Lalita, wishing you a blessed weekend and love you, Managi Govender. Yes, love you too. And we have Jaya who says, Vanakkam Akka, looking forward to a beautiful musical feast. Stay blessed always. Yes, definitely, Jaya. Mikka Nandri. And here we have, please do write your names. Then I can say it out. Vish, who says, Namaskaram, Akka. Namaskaram to you too, dear. And We have Dina who says, Inia Kale Vanakam Alagana Chellakanaman Makal. I trust you are well. Looking forward to your segment. Lovely Murugan Padal. Love and blessing to all listening, including Pichamal Nagratnam of India and all the overseas Makal. Have a blessed day and an awesome weekend. Love you and the Makal a lots. Awesome discourse imparted to us. Mikka Nandri. It's my pleasure, my darling. Mikka Nandri, ma. And Sundari says, Vanakkam Chelakanama, trust you are well. Very inspiring and informative talk on Muruga. Have a blessed day and wishes to Pichamal Nagaratnam and Elama Govender. Take care. Lots of love. Mikka Nandri Sundari, and so much of love you're spreading across to others as well. Mikka Nandri. And we have Rani of Chats with us says, Vanakkam Lalita, beautiful Murugan song to start your show. Wow, Aka, thank you for playing Valiyama. I love the song. Yes, I love it too, Mikka Nandri. And that song also depicts the story of Lord Muruga. And we have Nation Naidu who says, please open up a discussion on T.M. Krishna case. Yes, there is a lot happening. That is what he's talking about. T.M. Krishna case is on the music industry. We're having a lot of issues in the musical industry that's taking place, that's supposed to have been happening a festival of music, and there's a bit of controversy. But my dear Sambradayam, if you want to listen to the show Sambradayam, they are going to be discussing that in that show that is on Sunday tomorrow at 3 o'clock. You can listen to our Vijaya Lakshmi Balakrishnan, and she will speak to you on and about that case further. We have Lizzie Naidu who says, Kale Vanakkam Yengal Chellakanama and my Makal of Southside FM. Trust you are well. Thank you, Chellakanama, for the beautiful show and the spiritual talks on Lord Muruga. I'm really feeling blessed. Have a beautiful day. Mikka Nandri, Mikka Nandri. We have Sharon who says, Kale Vanakkam Diaka, Lord Muruga, blessings upon you for sharing and spreading your knowledge to us. It's really appreciated. Please advise me if I can add a yellow moong dal in vermicelli, as someone else is making the sweet rice today. And today is 27 years of from the time my brother has been gone to heaven. So please, if possible, play a song in the sweet memory of my brother who was a ardent devotee of Lord Muruga. Much love and light. And that comes from Sharon. Yes, lots of us will be remembering our loved ones during this time. And whenever we do prayers, I think we'll always remember the ones that we have lost, who have left us. But they are with the God, and the light that we receive from God will be receiving from them. And we always must remember all the good that they have given us and be blessed that they were part of our lives, even if it was for a short period of time. Vermicelli, darling, unless you're making it as payasam, then you can add it. Payasam meaning a watery, little bit watery. You can add in the yellow dal. Yes, you can add it in. It's not a problem. If someone else is making the sweet rice, you can add it in the vermicelli. But it has to be watery. It has to be made as a payasam and not the dry vermicelli. I hope that answered your question. And here's Pam Naidu who says, blessings to you and your family of Southside FM. My granddaughter Seshni from Australia, she had peacock deco for her Nalangu night. And she even carried Kavadi before she went. And she's a staunch devotee of Lord Muruga. And she has a beautiful baby boy. Oh, very beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with us, Pam Naidu of Yellowwood Park. That is, God bless her. And here we have Rita Nadesan who says, Kale Vanako and Chellakanama, Matchum Southside FM Makal, our weekend spiritual dosage of king size breakfast show. Listening to you, Cello, I just feel the chill and emotion as you speak about the neglecting of keeping large photo statues at home. When people keep keeping all the unwanted photos and statues and under the Arasamara tree at our SMK. It saddens me. I have seen it, and our committee members have put a stop. Um, so even the Kamakshi Vilaku, yes, Makale, a lot of people take the Kamachi Vilaku as well. If they're not going to use it, leave it at the temple. You rather give it to someone who's going to be using it, who would prefer using it than giving it to temple, because how much can a temple take in? And whenever you see the photo frames or the Kamakshi Vilaku, as you saw it, the lamp that you light at home, whenever you see that stored away in a corner, you don't feel good. You don't feel right in your heart when you see that, Makale. So it's always a remember that you rather let it go in the free-flowing water, and the Kamachi Vilaku, you wash it, you clean it, and you give it to someone who would use it, who needs it, or a temple that needs it. Better still, a temple who really needs it. There are a lot of temples that are needing lamps as well, because often it gets stolen. A lot of these things are being stolen from the temple. So some temples actually need it. So find out which temples need it, and you can give it to those temples than just giving it to any random place and they are storing it. And all the energy that you've given, all the prayer that you've given is now stored. That doesn't feel right, and it is not good for you and your family as well, Makali. Just like it is important, Kula Devam is important. As I said in the previous segment of Weekend Visesham, Kula Devam is your Devam that your ancestors have been praying to. It just as important as we do not forget to pray for that, because your your lineage has been following prayers to it. It's just as important is the photo frames, the small statues or broken statues, and these lamps that you used for prayers. You chanted mantras, you sang to it, you brought life to it and devotion to it, and now suddenly to be stored away is not good, Makale. And she goes on to say there's so much to our rich knowledge and culture, and Tamil Muray and prayers, and all that you spoke about makes it really an open eye for our future generation that's going to carry forth our divinity. For your company this morning with very touching, in-depth knowledge of our divine, spiritual, interesting talk. Mikka Nandri Vetivel Muruganukku Arogara, and blessings in abundance to you, Kutima. Mikka Nandri, Rita Nadesan, that is. She goes on to give greetings to Pichiamal Nagaratnam of India, Yelama Govender of UK, Ganapati Nagaratnam of Germany, and Gopinath Krishnamurti of India. She gives greetings and love to all of them. And I do see there's lots and lots of messages, and I've see it on Facebook as well. But after this song, let's get to our weekend specials. Ayalan Vera Level.
அவசரம் தொட்டாலே தர தெரியும் தன்னாலே அதவசத நின்னாலே உன்னை பத்து பேராச்சு வெற்றி அடைய நினைச்சாலே உன்னை தூக்கி நெஞ்சில் வச்சாலே வேற லெவல் எல்லாருக்கும் எல்லாமே கை சேர்ந்தது கிடையாது எல்லாரும் பார்க்காம சிரிச்சா நீ வேற லெவல் இந்த சிறக கேட்குது அவசரம் தொட்டாலே தர தெரியுமே தன்னாலே அதவசத நின்னாலே உன்னை பத்து பேராச்சு வெற்றி அடைய நினைச்சாலே உன்னை தூக்கி நெஞ்சில் வச்சாலே வேற லெவல் சொர்க்கம் எல்லாருக்கும் எல்லாமே கை சேர்ந்தது கிடையாது எல்லாரும் பார்க்காம சிரிச்சா நீ வேற லெவல் எந்த சிங்கிள் சிறக கேட்குது Rasiga நீயும் வேற லெவல் பொண்ண படிக்கவை வேற லெவல் மண்ணு செழிக்கவை வேற லெவல் தப்பு செய்ய இங்க வாய்ப்பு இருந்தும் கண்ணியமான வேற லெவல் அன்பு பரிசலி வேற லெவல் நீ விசுறும் தொட்டா அதவசதன் முன்னாலே உன்னை பத்து பேராச்சும் வெற்றி அடைய நினைச்சாலே உன்னை தூக்கி நெஞ்சில் வச்சாலே வேற லெவல் சங்கம்
Ayalan, Vera level. That was indeed. Weekend Visesham is also Vera level. It's something different, isn't it, Makle? Yes, going back to your beautiful messages that's been coming in from this morning, we have Selvi Sivalingam who says, Vanakkam alagana chelakkanama Lalita avargal eppadi irukringal kanna mikka mikka nandri naan romba nalla irukken super-ஆ இருக்கேன்மா. Thank you very much to keep us company, and you are an inspiration to us, sharing your knowledge. We are greatly appreciative, Ma. Sending you lots of love, hugs, and kisses your way. Mikka Nandri, and that's from Selvi Sivalingam Avargal. And she says, absolutely beautiful Murugan Bhakti Padagal. And Yenakku Piditha Padagal. She loves the songs. Mikka Nandri. And your Tamil is so beautiful. Mikka Nandri for that as well. And let's see, we have Angie who says, Vanakkam to Achina Kannama and the Makkal. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. It means a lot, and I have learned so much from you. Beautiful music selection. Have a wonderful day. Lots of love. This is Angie of Moji. It's always my pleasure. And I see voice notes have come through, so let's listen.
Good morning, Lalita Ma. My name is Nevin and I'm Nani's grandson. Thank you for calling out my ma's message, and I love listening to you in the morning. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, darling. It was a surprise, Managi. I was expecting your voice, but I heard your grandson's voice. Mikka Nandri, my darling. What a beautiful grandson you have. You got up to listen, my angel. Mikka Nandri for that. God bless you always. Mikka Nandri. And here we have Pichamal Nagaratnam of India.
ஹாய் செல்லக்கண்ணம்மா லலிதா, வெரி ஸ்வீட் குட் மார்னிங், காலை வணக்கம். ரீட்டா நடேசன், சுந்தரி, லெசி, சரோஜின் நாயுடு, இன்னும் மற்ற என்னுடைய சவுத் சப்பம் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். லலிதா ப்ரோக்ராம் ரொம்ப அருமையாக போயிட்டுருக்கு. முருகன் பாடலாம் ரொம்ப அருமையாக இருக்குது. உள்ளம் உருகுதையா அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போது உள்ளமே உருகி போனது. எப்பவும் போல் கண்களில் தண்ணி தான் வருது. ரொம்ப அருமையாக இருக்குது ப்ரோக்ராம். நம்ம மனசு கஷ்டமாக இருந்தால் கூட லலிதாவோட குரல், லலிதாவோட பாட்டு எல்லாம் கேட்கும்போது மனசுக்கே ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கு. ரொம்ப அருமையாக இருக்கு ப்ரோக்ராம். தேங்க்யூ லலிதா, வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
Mika Nandri, that was Pichamal Nagratnam of India, always sharing love with all the listeners of Southside FM and also the ones that often greet her. She's greeting you back and giving her love to you. And she feels that although we are down, although we feel down at times, she says, but listening to Weekend Visesham, listening about the inspirational talks on Weekend Visesham, listening to my voice, she says she feels calm and relaxed. And Makale, it's not about me or my voice or anything. I think it's more what is being said and the importance behind what is being said that is grasped by you, Makale. And I feel appreciative of that because when you spread something and when you're saying something, when it is received with that much of love and devotion as you saying it, it has so much of meaning and purpose to it. So, Makale, it is you that is important in and blessed in receiving what's being said and being taken it to good light and spreading that knowledge. As you see, Managi's grandson has been listening in this morning, and as he grows, if you teach the kids from small, as they grow, they will feel that. Just like Pichamal Nagnatnam of India, even though she might not be feeling that well today because it is her son-in-law's death anniversary today, but by listening this morning, she feels at peace, and that's what I want. Makale, that's the feeling that you should always have because you'll be able to go on so peacefully and be able to live life more fully. And we have Grace Govender who says, Vanakkam Lalita, trust you're well, beautiful show as usual, awesome music. I enjoy your show on Saturday morning. Please out the temple invite. Looking forward to seeing you this afternoon. That is Grace Govender. Yes, Grace Govender, there is a prayer Pangani Utram Kavadi festival that is happening in the Brem Temple, that is 420 Rochdale Road, Sea Cow Lake, invites you and your family to Pangani Utram Kavadi. And this started on the 15th of March and it is finishing on flag dehoisting, and the Idiman Puja will be on the 26th of March. But the Kavadi itself will be tomorrow, which is it starts at 8 a.m. So the Kavadi procession and the prayer itself will commence at 8 a.m. That is tomorrow in the Brem Temple, Sri Perumal Swami Alayam, Brem Temple, Sea Cow Lake it is, and they all invite every one of you to the Pangani Utram Kavadi. Yes, thank you for that invite. And I did see another invite, which it will be read after this song.
సగమదానిసా ఇది కాకులలో కల్లో ఒక కోకిల రాగంలో ఇది కాకులలో కల్లో ఒక కోకిల రాగంలో నిరుపేద కుటీరంలో నిట్టూర్పుల గీతంలో ఏ కాళిదాసు రాయని శ్లోకం నాలో పలికింది, ఏ దేవదాసు తాగని కరణం నాలో పొంగింది, నా ప్రేమ జ్యోతి జ్వాల దారగించగా. ఇది కాకుల లోకంలో ఒక కోకిల రాగంలో నిరుపేద కుటీరంలో నిట్టూర్పుల గీతంలో.
சொல்ல போகிறாய் என்ன சொல்ல போகிறாய்
Yes, Makale, it is the time where you need to listen carefully and answer accurately. It is the time where you test your knowledge on cinema. Yenna solla pogirai. What is it you're going to tell me? That round is here now. And you need to guess this voice and tell me who this voice belongs to on 074-345-4447. And this time, Makale, we're actually getting clips from the movie itself. So you need to tell me who this voice belongs to.
இம்மா பெரிய உருவம் பொட்டவ கட்டி நிக்கிறனே என்ன பார்த்தா உனக்கு மனுஷியா தெரியலையா?
ஐ வாண்ட் டு டாக் டு சரோஜினி.
இந்த தஸ் புஸ்னு இங்கிலீஷ்ல பேசுற வேலையெல்லாம் நம்ம கையில வச்சுக்காத. இவ்வளவு கத்துற இன்னும் வல்லியே. நீ பேசுற இங்கிலீஷ் எனக்கு புரியல. நான் பதிலுக்கு இங்கிலீஷ்ல பேசணும்னா யாருக்குமே புரியாது.
Yes, that was humorous itself. So, do you know who she is? Do you know what's her name? Then all you need to do is WhatsApp me your answer on 074-345-4447 and you could be the winner of Yena Solapoigrai round. And Makali, just as a warning, before, it hasn't been done so far, but before anyone do it, please WhatsApp me your answer and not answer on Facebook, because Facebook, everyone will be able to see your answer. So WhatsApp me on the WhatsApp number 074-345-4447 if you want to be the winner of Yena Solapogirai round. Yes, and we will get to your messages after this song.
ஆரம்பிச்சிருப்பான்.
வச்சுக்கவா ஒன்ன மட்டும் நெஞ்சுக்குள்ள சத்தியமா நெஞ்சுக்குள்ள ஒண்ணும் இல்ல வச்சுக்கவா ஒன்ன மட்டும் நெஞ்சுக்குள்ள சத்தியமா நெஞ்சுக்குள்ள ஒண்ணும் இல்ல சொக்க தங்க தட்ட போல சுவரலி மொட்டை போல வந்த புள்ள சின்ன புள்ள பாலி மத்தை கட்டி புள்ள வச்சுக்கவா 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 வச்சுக்கவா
peppy song for the morning. Yuvan Shankaraja music and Silam Barasan Simbu, as we know him, his voice, and he acted in this movie as well. Vechikava unna mattu nenjukulla. Can I keep you only in my heart always? Yes, and back to your messages because lots of messages that has been coming through, and we have an invite from. Tamil Federation of KwaZulu-Natal with Sri Veeraboga Imperumal Temple invites you and your family to Krodi Varisham. That is 5,125 our Tamil New Year, which is going to be on the 14th of April. Invites you all for the celebration. Premanathan Nelson Munian, Saraswati Padasale School of Music, Kumari Verona Naidu, Munsami BT and Bros, Kumari Shishika Singh, Cindy Muruvan School of Dance, and PNY Singaram Kalakendra. All these artists will be performing on this event, on the celebration day. They will be performing. It is the Sunday, 14th April 2024. Time will be at 10 a.m. and the venue will be Sri Veeraboga Cultural Center, that is on this at 7 Maharaj Street, Gandhi Hill, Tongat, and the admission is free, Makale. So you all welcome to join them. Sri Veeraboga Cultural Center in Tongat, and Tamil Federation of KwaZulu-Natal invites you to the Krodi Varisham Festival. Please make yourself available and enjoy the day. Yes, and back to all the messages. We have Ron says, Kale Vanakamaka, thank you for the informative and wonderful show. Always good to hear you. Stay blessed. That's Ronnie from Chatsworth. And we have, let's see, we have Sarojini who says, Inia Kale Vanakam ATM Chelakanama. Thanks for the in-depth discourse on Lord Muruga as well as the Bhakti Padalgal. Vanakam to all my akkas and thangachis, especially Pichamal Nagratnam, as well as the entire weekend Visesham Kudumbam. Yes, we are. We are one family, Kudumbam. It's so wonderful to listen to the varied messages sent in by the listeners, and all of them love you so much. Bless you, Kana. Keep on giving us our weekly dose of your show. Mika Nandri, and that is Sarojini. Let's see. We have lots of people that's answering who that voice could be. But yes, we'll know soon enough. We have, let's see, messages in. We have Sundari Naiko says, Vanakkam Chelakarma, blessing you on the lovely morning. Going to enjoy your show. I hope you did, Sundari. And Rani says, Vanakkam. Selvi Naidu says, Vanakkam. Dolly Pillai says Vanakkam and have a wonderful day. Swaminathan Reddy says, really good morning, guys. Dina Naidu says, Kale Vanakkam Alagana Chellakanaman Makal. Alagana Murugan Padal Vilayadringal. Mika Nandri, she says, playing beautiful Muruga songs this morning. Have a blessed day and be safe. We had Morgan Kiston who says, Vanakkam, my dear, may you be blessed always. And these messages are off Facebook, Makali. Stanapal Kistia says, Kale Vanakkam Lalita. Kale Vanakkam to you. Dhanapal Kisaidu says, lovely selection of songs on Lord Muruga. Love and enjoying. Beautiful way to start the weekend. Thank you, my gorgeous Lalita. Stay blessed. Mika Nandri. Jaya Modli says, Kale Vanakkam Akka, Valke Oru Alagana Payanam. Life is a beautiful journey. Safe. Stay blessed always. Rani Nagan, good morning. Good morning to you. We have Premila Govender who is watching us now. Good morning to you, darling. Rita Nadesan says, Kale Vanakunchelo and all Southside FM Makal. We have Kesri Naidu who says, Kale Vanakamaka, Kale Vanakam and greetings to you. We have Ragini Pariachi who says, Vanakam. Sivi Modli says, Vanakkam, lovely talk as always. Mikka Nandri, Sivi Modli. We have Guru Ravi who is watching. Vanakkam to you, Guru. Vanakkam, Guru Ravi. Sivalingam Selvi says, Vanakkam Alagana Chelakanama Lalita Avarkal. Priya Vijayan is watching. Hello, Vanakkam and greetings to you. Lovely music, says Savi Murli. And Dina Naidu is live streaming. Mika Nandri, all of you, for your company this morning. Love you all and thank you for all the love you share with me. But do share the knowledge out there because I would want everyone to know what a beautiful culture, religion, language that we have, which naturally encourages us to be that wholesome person that we meant to be, health wise, mental wise, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. We're very gifted to be part of this religion, culture, language, tradition. We extremely gifted. So yes, Makale, more on that after this song.
நெடுவாளி அடியே நெடுவாளி உடும்பா உடும்பா அம்மாடி நஞ்சனியும் கப்பி பொறியே நெடுவாளி அடியே நெடுவாளி அரும்பா அரும்பா ஐயோ என்ன நீயும் கிளி பொறியே வரி வரியா பல முடியே இவ அழகுல நாங்க வாங்குறோமே அடியே அவனி மணியா கூடுது ஆசை தோணுது பேச மாறிடுதே புத்தி தாவணியில் எரியறமே பத்தி அழியே நடுவாளி உங்க கண்ட்ரோலில் ஊற வைப்பீங்கள இப்ப கண்ட்ரோல் இல்லாம போறீங்கள குறி தப்பாம நேத்து சுட்டேனடா இப்ப கண்ணால சூடு பட்டேனடா காவல் காக்க வேண்டிய ஆள காணல பாரப்பா உடனே போடப்பா நடுவாளி அழியே நடுவாளி இந்த பெண்ணால தூக்கம் கெட்டாருங்க எதுவும் நாம ஏக்கம் கொண்டாருங்க நடு சாமத்தில் ரோந்து போறீங்க இப்ப ரோந்துக்குள் ரோந்து போறீங்க ஆழம் தெரிஞ்சு காலையும் வச்சா தில்லே இருக்காது தேடி வந்த முத்தும் கிடைக்காது மனசுல இருக்கிற வரையிலும் தப்பு ஒண்ணு நடக்காது
Weekend Visesham it is with your Chelakanama. And Makale, before I go on to the celebration round, which is Vijay Yesudas. Today we'll be celebrating Vijay Yesudas. Before we go on to his celebration, I would like to inform you that I would not be in studio tomorrow. because of the Kavadi festival, Pangni Uttara Kavadi festival. I will be involved in that prayer. So I would not be in studio. And my dear darling sister from the D Squared Ponus will be here. Darshini will be here to take over my show and to be with you and give you company for tomorrow. I know we have listeners that would ask what happened. So here I inform you earlier that tomorrow I would not be in, but they would be my sister Darshini, who will be my co-colleague of Southside FM, who always gives a lending hand whenever I'm unable to be here, who will be here with you in studio tomorrow. And let's listen to Vijay Yesada's song and then more on him afterwards.
ரங்கம்மா ரத்தம் ஒரு தங்கம்மா தங்கு தங்கம்மா நாரத்த சுழியாளம்மா ரங்கு ரங்கம்மா ரத்தம் ஒரு தங்கம்மா தங்கு தங்கம்மா நாரத்த சுழியாளம்மா
ஆயிரத்தில் ஒருத்தி ஆசையத்தான் கொளுத்தி பாவி நெஞ்ச நிறுத்தி கொண்டு போற கடத்தி குத்தி குத்தி கண்ணட்டி வங்க கண்ட பத்தி
ரங்கம்மா ரத்தம் ஒரு தங்கம்மா தங்கு தங்கம்மா நாரத்த சுழியாளம்மா
Southside 107.2 FM.
கோடி கோடி மின்னல் ஓடி வந்து பாயுதே ஏனடி 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 ஓடி வந்த வார்த்தைகள் ஓசையின்றி தேயுதே ஏனடி 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 மூச்சிலே
சாரல் விழும் நேரம் வானவில்லை போலே தோன்றிடும் அழகான காதல் ஓசையின்றி வந்து உள்ளுக்குள்ளே வாழும் இளமையின் சங்கீதம் காதல் ரயிலின் ஓசை இங்கே சுகநாத ஸ்வரங்களாக இதயம் இரண்டும் இணைந்து ஓடுமா அழகு பாதம் பார்த்து அவன் சுப்பிரபாதம் பாட சிந்தும் கொலுசு சுருதி சேர்க்குமா கோடி கோய் மின்னல்கள் ஓடி வந்து பாயுதே ஏனடி ஏனடி ஏனடி
Vijay Yesudas, as him, Yesudas' son Vijay Yesudas has sung over 1,000 films, and he's been mostly in Malayalam, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, and Hindi. His son, he is a son of acclaimed KJ Yesudas, and made about 2,000 songs thus far, and is a millennium star indeed. And most of the songs that he has sung is through Vidyasagar music, most of it. So Vijay Yesudas, we celebrate him on our Weekend Visesham, listening to the different genres of song. Here's Avalum Nanum from the movie Acham Yenbadu Madamayada, Simbu, Manji Mohan, A.R. Rahman music, and Vijay Yesudas' voice. Weekend Visesham it is. We're down to the last hour of Weekend Visesham, only on Southside FM 107.2. And getting to your messages, we have Mogi Naidu who says, Vanakkam Lalita, thank you for the lovely program. It was so good to hear the little child sending a message on air. Hope to hear more from little ones, and we thank Managi for that. Thank you, grandparents, for inspiring your grandchildren. Hope you have a great divine day tomorrow. Going to miss you. Will miss being in the studio myself, Mogi. Mika Nandri for your love. And we have Selvi Sivalingam who says, I love this track so much. An absolutely beautiful song. Indeed, a sweet melody that was Avalum Nanum. And yes, it is the time.
பொம்பளை என்ன அர்த்தம் தெரியுமா உனக்கு? அவ அரவணைக்கிறதுல பார்வதியா இருக்கணும், சிரிக்கிறதுல லட்சுமியா இருக்கணும், பேசுறதுல சரஸ்வதியா இருக்கணும், மொத்தத்துல முப்பெரும் தேவியரா இருக்கணும், மூதேவியா இருக்க கூடாது. குழந்தை பிறந்த உடனே
What words indeed. Mupperum Devya, woman should be like the three goddess, kind and loving as Mother Parvati, strength as Lord Shakti, educating everyone around her as Lord Saraswati, and helping everyone progress in the life as Mother Lakshmi. Should be like that. Mustn't be like Mudevi, she says. A woman should not be that one of aggression and retaliation. So yes, beautifully said. But do you know who that voice belongs to? If you know, WhatsApp me your answer on 074345447, because soon we will get the winner. We will announce the winner soon. So yes, WhatsApp me and your clue for this morning. As always, I promise a clue. She is one of the famous comedians. She has been with us from the 1960s movie as a comedy actress, and up till now she is also known as Archie, and she always say "Party sollai tattade." So who is she? Well, you need to tell me on 074345447. That's 0743457. And let's get back to Vijay Yesudasa's song. Here's Duramai from Peranbu.
சிறுகொளி தோணுதே, சிறுகுயில் கூவுதே, சிற்றுயிரே சூழ்நிலை மனநிலை மாற்றுதே, உடல்நிலை தேற்றுதே, குற்றுயிரே திசைகளை நீ மறந்துவிடு, பயணங்களை கொள்ளை அழகு தீராது,
That was Taj Mahal Ovia Kadal from the movie Kalvanin Kadali, S.J. Surya Nayanthara, music of Yuvan Shankaraja, and a voice of our Vijay Yesudas. Vijay Yesudas made his singing debut in the Malayalam film
உலகமே நமக்குதான் நீ கூட இருந்துட்டா சொர்க்கமே துறக்குதா உன் கூட நடந்துட்டா
உசிரெல்லாம் இனிக்குதா உன் தோளில் சாஞ்சிட்டா சிறகுதா முளைக்குதா கைய பிடிச்சிட்டா
ஒரு வார்த்தை கூட இங்க சொல்ல தேவையில்லை காதல் இதுதான்
பிரியாது என்ன எப்போதும் நீதான் நினைப்புல குறையாம உன்ன நெஞ்சோட சேர்த்து மறக்கற
பிரியாத என்ன எப்போதும் நீதான் நினைப்புல குறையாம உன்னை நெஞ்சோடு சேர்த்த மறக்கல கையால நானும் மேகத்தை தட்டுறவ நீ மட்டும் பார்த்தா கை கட்டி நிக்கிறவ
என் பேர நானும் எப்போது சொன்னதில்ல உன் பேர சேர்த்து சொல்லாத நாளும் இல்ல
ஈரேழு ஜென்மம் தாண்டி ஒன்ன தோளில் தாங்கணும்
தள்ளாடும் போதும் கண்ணு ரெண்டும் உன்னை தேடணும்
உயிர் விட்டு போகும் அந்த நொடியில் உருவம் முன்னால் வரணும்
பிரியாது என்ன எப்போதும் நீ
எதுக்குன்னு புரியல.
என்னாச்சு எனக்கு என்னாச்சு எங்குமே உன்முகம் பார்க்கிறேன் என்னாச்சு எனக்கு என்னாச்சு மௌனத்தில் உன் குரல் கேட்கிறேன் என் வானிலே வெண்ணிலா உன்முகம் வாராமலே பேசுதே என்னிடம் இது காதலா காதலா
என்னாச்சு எனக்கு என்னாச்சு எங்குமே உன்முகம் பார்க்கிறேன்.
Weekend Visesham it is, and we've come to the last part of the show where we will be announcing the winner. But I do see a message that came through from Selvi Sivalingam, who says, beautiful selection of songs, Ma. Mikka Nandri, love the show. Go well and stay safe. Lovely, great weekend. Love you, Chella Kannamma. Love you too, Selvi Sivalingam, that is. And that voice, who did it belong to on Yena Solapograi round? Let's listen to these three voice notes that I received. First, from our Manaki.
Hi Lalita, this is Manorama Manigi.
Lalitama, எப்படி இருக்க? நான் நலமா? Just a small call from the Aarti Sodi. உடை அத விளம்பியல். உன்னிடம் இருக்கின்ற பொருட்களை பற்றி பிறரிடம் சொல்லாதே. Simply meaning, do not talk proudly about whatever you possess. I hope you liked it. Nandri Vanakkam from the Modalis.
Oh, thank you, my sweet darling. You said the Archisudi so beautifully. Mikka Nandri for sharing that with us. Always sweet to hear your voice on Weekend Visesham. Mikka Nandri for that. Here we have Pichimal Nagaratnam of India.
The voice belongs to the great சிரிப்பு நடிகை மனோரமா.
Yes, so both Pichimal Nagaratnam and Managi got it right. It is Manorama. Manorama's name is Gopi Shanta, original name, better known as Manorama and called as Archie as well. She's a playback singer and a comedian who has appeared over 1,000 films and 500 stage performances and several television series, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Sinhala. She was a recipient of Kalai Mamani Award in 2002. Government of India awarded Manorama for Padma Shri for her contribution to the arts. She received a National Film Award for the Best Supporting Actress and Performance in the Pudiya Pade and a Filmfare Lifetime Achievement Award in 1995. Indeed, an awesome actress who's given us so much of comedy, so much of laughter, and with her acting skills, even the Guna Chitra Verdam, where she acted in responsible and parental roles that she took part in, she gave of her best. That is Manorama. And who got it right first today is Mrs. Governor of Johannesburg. Mrs. founder of Johannesburg. You are the winner of Yena Solla Poigarai round. I'm sure you're listening in and typing as quick as possible to be that winner. And your knowledge on cinema is quite vast, I must say. Mika Nandri for that. And with her, all those who got it right, just as smart in playing this game is Elvin Tagat. Our very own Elvin Tagat joined us on Weekend Visesham this morning. Mika Nandri for your company. We have Mogi Naidu, Rita Nadesan, Devashni, Pichamal Nagaratnam, Managi, Selvi Sivalingam, Angie Govender, Pam Naidu, Deena Naidu, Jenny, and Sundari. You all got it right that it is nine Makale every Saturday and Sunday is a weekend visitation between 6 to 9. Your informative will take my place. I will see y'all next week. மீண்டும் அடுத்த வாரம் சந்திப்போம். Lots of love and பங்குனி உத்திர ஃபெஸ்டிவலுக்கு வாழ்த்துக்கள் மனசார வாழ்த்துறேன். முருகன் அருள் என்றும் உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் கிட்டட்டும். All the blessings of Lord Muruga, Lord Shiva, and Mother Parvati. Let her blessings be upon you always. God bless you. Have a super day and a week ahead. Mikka Nandri, Vanakkam, Andrika Namaskaram. And I leave you with this song. Manipaya. Vanakkam.
இறந்தவள் நான்